and welcome back to my playthrough of Prophecy. I have the feeling that the last episode of my playthrough was a bit smoother than the playthroughs before. I did actually some progress here, so I'm looking cautiously positive into the near future here. I have to admit, and I'm really surprised, up to now I didn't seem to make any mistake yet. And again, thanks to everyone who joins me on my journey here and giving me some piece of advice. And yeah, I think let's continue our game here. And again, we will start with a Druid who will draw the chance card, and here we have the refreshing wind. We already know that. Heal up to 2 health, all other players heal up 1 health. Unfortunately, the Druid is powered up entirely, but it's definitely good news for the Illusionist, so she's fully healed as well. Apart from his chance card, I think this Druid will stay where he is because he really wants to engage that skeletal wizard here. I believe he had, was it draw last round? Cannot quite remember it, but at least he was not able to defeat it. So let's try that now one more time. Again, the Druid is still up at 6 willpower magical points. The skeletal wizard only has a willpower of 4. So let's see, and yes, this time he is successful, which means the Druid just earned an additional 2 experience points, and on top of that he's allowed to draw a common item, and here he found a spear, a long two-handed weapon in a battle of strength at +1 against animals at an additional +1. Yeah, why not? We will take that and put that next to his player board, and keep in mind we are only allowed to carry up to 7 items. The Druid could still encounter the Hermit, who will give a willpower from the bank to a character that has the least amount of gold. Unfortunately, he has 3 golds, and the value of his equipment is also being counted towards this wealth. So he could get rid of the items and then gain the willpower, but I think for him that's definitely not a good deal. So he will not encounter the Hermit here, and I think he will call it a day. Then it's the Paladin's turn, and he drew the City Merchant. Once again, the city received 2 new goods, 2 new rare items. Discard all older items in the city. Okay, the boots will be discarded, and we draw 2 new rare items. So we have the Radiant Scythe and a Potion of Rebirth. That's a long two-handed weapon in a battle of strength at +1 against undead or demon. Adds an additional +2. Wow, this could be pretty awesome, but of course it costs us 12 bucks, and none of the players do have that amount of cash. Then we have the Potion of Rebirth. You can drink this on your turn, but not in battle. Heal all health and recharge all magic. Okay, that's pretty powerful, but as well costs us 8 gold, and none of the characters does have 8. I think the Paladin also stays where he is, and he will deal with a lost library, pay 3 gold, draw the top card from any guild's abilities card and keep it. And I think this is what he will do. He will pay 1, 2, 3 thalers from his character card, and I guess he will draw the top card from the fortress deck here. Should he? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. And here we drew the Crushing Weapons special ability. When using a crushing weapon in a battle of strength at +1, and guess what? He has Thor's Hammer, which is a crushing weapon. Unfortunately, it's currently damaged because he threw it during his last turn, but I think he will be able to make it to the city or the village, hopefully anytime soon, and try to repair the Thor's Hammer, or not try, it just cost him 1 buck basically, and then this Thor's Hammer would give him +2 in a battle of strength. This is pretty powerful. Okay, the lost library is gone basically, and then we come to the turn of the Illusionist, and here we have a forest. Place a new adventure card in every forest space. We will have 1 face down forest card here. Let me just pull that below that forest card. We have a forest here, but here are already 2 cards on that space. And last but not least, we have an additional adventure card at this forest here as well. Okay, I think the Illusionist will follow a long-term strategy. She will pay her last thaler here to move by ship to the plains here. The good thing is there is nothing, but she could now think of attacking the Paladin here, but to be honest, she wouldn't have a real advantage from it, because even if she would be able to defeat him, he would then decide whether he wanted to lose life or give away an item. But in this case, of course, he would spend a life, but she wouldn't gain not even an experience point. So I think she will just call it a day as well and will end her turn. Back to the Druid. The prophetic dream. Reveal a card in an astral plane. Cards must be revealed in order. Lesser guardians, greater guardians, artifacts. That's cool. I think we will move on and reveal the greater guardian in this astral plane here, because we already know the lesser guardian. And here we have shapeless things. A willpower of 6, a strength of 5, 3 lives. Oh, wow. To fight a battle of wills, just pay 2 health. Wow. To fight a battle of strengths, pay 4 magic. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's tough. If you lose or choose not to fight, lose 1 health and 1 magic. But it would grant you 5 experience points. Okay, but still, that's pretty tough, to be honest. Then the Druid will move here into the forest. I believe it's a forest, right? It's a forest, yeah. So let's reveal this card, and here we have a rock giant with a strength of 5. In the mountains would be 7. Good that we are in the forest. I could battle him against willpower, but then I would lose 2 willpowers. These 2 are both tough. Okay, I think I will fight the mine gnome first here. And due to my spear, the Druid has now a strength of 4 instead of 3. So this could be at least possible to defeat the mine gnome with only a strength of 2. So let's roll some dice. If you fight with strength, lose 1 health. Oh, okay. I have to lose 1 health before the battle. Oh gosh, didn't see that coming. I think I will change my mind. I think I will fight him against willpower. But as his preference basically, and I decide to fight him with willpower, I have to lose 2 magic before the actual fight. So I only have a willpower of 4 now, but I'm still okay, because the mine gnome only has a willpower of 3. In the mountains he would have a 4 as well. So let's roll the dice. Okay, that's cool. It's a tie on the die, but I have 1 more, so I defeated the mine gnome and I find a treasure of 5 gold. Awesome. So that's 5 additional bucks, and I also gain 2 additional experience points. Now I still have to fight the rock giant, and I will now fight him with strength. Basically, but if he defeats you in a battle of strength, he takes 2 magic in addition to the 1 health. Okay, but that's definitely a risk I'm going to take here. So I have a 4 because of my spear again. So let's see how good we will roll. He only has 1 strength point more than we actually have. Okay, this was definitely a crushing victory. So for once he's taking 1 life from us, and he's also taking 2 magic. So this was really a stunning blow. This is the 1 health and 2 magic, and of course the turn ends. Let's see what chance card the Paladin is drawing here with the Thieves Guild. Turn up a new training card in the Thieves Guild. This means Thievery is gone, will be sent to the bottom of the deck, and we will reveal a new card. And here we have Stealth. You can use an opportunity in a space before you battle a creature or character. Okay, this can be pretty nice, to be honest. And yeah, the Illusionist would be able to gain this stealth power, but of course she has other planes. Maybe something that she might consider doing afterwards. So I think this can be a pretty sneaky ability. The Paladin will move into this forest space here, and we will reveal the next card. And here we have the Alter Ego. Its strength is twice your current health. Wow, that's a tough one. Twice. It's twice your current strength. Yeah, that's what it's clearly saying. Okay, that's tough. But let's deal with the Horde of Bats first. They have a strength of 2, but I have to fight it 3 times because of 3 lives here. The Paladin still has a strength of 4. Unfortunately, Thor's hammer is damaged, so he has to live with that. So let's do the first fight round. That's enough. First wound, second fight round. That's still enough. We have 2 more. And last but not least, last fight round. Oh man, of course it had to happen during the last fight round. So the Horde of Bats are still where they are, and the Paladin just lost a health. Then it's the Paladins, and here we have planes. Place a new adventure card in every plane space, and she currently is on a plane space. So let's see. So we have 1 face-up card here in the planes, and this is a ghost with a willpower of 4. The ghost guards a treasure of 3 gold. It's undead. Okay, she might consider this. Those planes have already 2 cards. Here we have additional planes, so this will be a face-down card here. And then we have 2 more here. So 1 goes to the Hermit, of course, face down. And the last one goes here to the Flock of Harpies. I think the Illusionist will stay where she is, and she will try to fight this ghost here because he has some potential gold. She also has a willpower of 4, so let's just roll the dice and see. Yes, perfect. She was able to defeat this ghost here. For 1, she gets 2 experience points, so 1 and 2, and as well 3 additional gold. Nice. Next round, the Druid's turn. Let's see. Good times. Gain 4 gold. All other players gain 2 gold. Wow, that's awesome for him. So, 5er. Gives 1 back. 2 for the Paladin. And 2 for the Illusionist. The Druid will rent a Pegasus, which costs him 1 thaler. And this would allow him to move up to 4 spaces. So he will pay 1 thaler, and then he will move 1, 2, 3 spaces here into the forest camp. And I think here he will use the possibility to heal himself for 1 thaler each. So he will pay an additional buck and will heal back his life point. Let's move over to the Paladin. Here we have the Magical Breeze, recharge up to 4 magic. All other players recharge up to 2 magic. That's of course again so awesome for the Druid here, but unfortunately all the other characters are basically getting nothing from this card. The Paladin will move here to the Magic Tower. He could also regain some willpower here, but of course again he is maxed out. But of course, as he's in a civilized space now, he will pay 1 thaler to repair his hammer here. And again, it's a crushing weapon, and due to his crushing weapon special ability, this gives him a +2, and this is definitely worth something, as he still might call for revenge here with a Horde of Bats, and maybe also might be able to defeat the Alter Ego here. Let's get back to the Illusionist, and here we have the Tradesman. The village received 3 goods, 3 new common items. Discard all older items in the village. First of all, let's discard those 2 cards and draw 3 new ones. Here we have the Cutlass. It's an edged weapon in a battle of strength at +1. That only costs 5. That is good, I guess. Then we have a wooden shield. If you use this in a battle of strength and lose, roll a die 5 to 6, a draw, and the shield becomes damaged. Okay, that's good. And then we have a mahogany wand, handheld item when held at a +1 in a battle of wheels. Oh, this would be awesome for the Druid. Wow, he definitely has to go after this. I think I made a little strategical error with the Illusionist here. Originally, I was going after this monastery, but then I noticed she does not, or this is not one of her favorite guilds in the game. But in the meantime, she would be able to afford this special ability. This is a blessed weapon, and with her war axe, this I think would definitely make a difference here. So yeah, let's... or she could go for this magic, the turn back time card here at the magic tower, because this would give her a reroll, and I guess a reroll is always, that's something cool. No, let's go for the reroll. So she will pay 1 to rent a horse, 1 and 2 to go here to the magical tower. There she will pay 2 for 6 of her experience points, and this will give her the turn back time card. That's a spell. Use after rolling dice in the battle of strength or wills. Reroll both dice with the same bonuses. And can be used only once for each roll. This of course makes sense, but a reroll is a reroll, and in a game like this, especially true for Talisman, a reroll is always a good thing. I guess I will do 1 additional turn today, so 4 turns instead of only 3. I think we are doing pretty good on time, so let's start again with the Druid here. And here we have the forest camp, and he is at the forest camp. Oh, this can be pretty cool. Turn up a new training card in the forest camp, so let's see. Here we have the Forest Wisdom. In a battle of strength or wills in a forest, add +1 when you attack the astral planes from a forest. Add +1 to the first roll. Wow. Okay, that's definitely a good one. Unfortunately, only has 4 experience points, and this costs 7. But that's really cool stuff. I really need this. I want this. That's for sure. But I think I have to wait a little bit longer. But I think we won't be able. We will be able to get that. The Druid feels brave again, basically, so he will move down here to the forest and will really try to defeat the Golem Guardian. But of course we have to reveal the face down card first. And what do we have here? An exotic merchant. You can buy a magic apple for 8 gold. Roll a die, gain 1 willpower from the bank or gain 1 strength from the bank. Wow. Oh, that's also pretty cool, to be honest. But of course, we have to fight the Golem Guardian first. And I guess we will use our weapon, the spear. This will get broken because of the skin of scone, but right now we can use it. So we have both a strength of 4. And again, I lost, of course. So for once, Druid get hurt and the spear will be damaged. We come back to the Paladin, and the Paladin will draw a card. Charity. Whoever has the least gold receives 3. Whoever has the least magic recharges up 2. Whoever has the least health heals 1. Okay, again, that's lucky for the Druid, as he regained his health. I think that's now the 2nd or 3rd time this happens to him. Least gold is definitely the Paladin, and in respect to willpower, they're all are the same. So I think, yeah, they all gain 2. Wow, that's again cool for the Druid. He's completely healed up again. Awesome card for him. And I think this is really something I like about this card, or this game overall, as cards like this really help you to, let's say, speed up things, because it helps players who are behind to regain their strength, and then they will be able to match the other characters again. So this is really something that's really working out in this game. I like that a lot. Okay, the Paladin will move here to the hordes of bats again, and I think he will fight them as well. Right now he has still Thor's hammer, which gives him a +2, so he has a 5, and the horde of bats only a 2. That's good stuff. First fight is done. Awesome. Second fight is also done. Perfect. And wow, crushing victory. He defeated the horde of bats, which gives him a +4 on his XPs. Okay, that's 5 and 1 back. Now he has to fight the alter ego its strength is twice your current health. So the current health of the Paladin is a 3, so it has a strength of 6. There, so we have 3 plus 2, we have 5. If we would throw that, we gain an additional. This gives you a bonus of +2 on 1 roll. +2, wow, that's cool. So it's a crushing weapon. So 2 plus 1, because of our special, it's +3 exactly. So we will throw that hammer, which evens us out basically. So it's 6 versus 6 here. So let's see. Okay, that's a tie. There's nothing I can do. No, nothing I can do against that. So yeah, I have to stay on the spot, but at least I'm not losing any health. But unfortunately, I had to damage my hammer again. Let's do the turn of the Illusionist, and here we have the peaceful time, nothing but she gets 2 consecutive turns this round. I think she was also the last time she got this card. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, I think with the first movement she will move up here to the mountain. So let's see what we have here. And this is an Incubus. Oh, has a willpower of 3, but against women a 5. Unfortunately, as you can, I think, easily see, Illusionist is a woman, so this will be a bit tougher for her. Energy drain, lose 1 health and 1 magic. Okay, if we would lose that, but if we would win the fight, female characters can return 1 willpower to the bank and gain 1 strength from the bank. This is not so great, to be honest. Of course, the 2 experience points might be nice, yeah, but we cannot help it anyway. We have to fight the Incubus here, so we are 1 behind. Yep, she has a willpower of only 4, and this is a 5. And yeah, crushing victory again. Energy drain, lose 1 health and 1 magic. So that's 1 and 1. She has still an additional turn because of the peaceful times. And I think, yes, she will pay 1 gold to rent a horse, 2 spaces here to the plains, and there are the flock of harpies. Of course, we have to reveal the second card first. Come on. Here we have a Forgotten Chapel. We have a look at that afterwards. First of all, we will have to fight the harpies. I have to fight them 3 times because they have 3 lives, and luckily that's demon, and our war axe gives us an additional +1 to the demon, so we have 5 strength points in total. The harpies only a 3. That's not great, but at least possible. So let's roll the dice. That was the first strike. Awesome. Also successful. Come on, you can do it. I know you can do it. Yes, perfect. This was enough to kill the harpy. So for once I gain 1 experience point. And second, you can eat it. Gain 1 willpower from the bank. Perfect. So here is an additional willpower. Here we have here now the Forgotten Chapel. You receive a blessing. Keep this card for your next battle of strength or will to get +2 for your first die roll. Then discard this card. Yeah, why not? I definitely take this. I guess this is neither an ability nor an item. I will just put this next to a character card. And I think I should have used the turn back time spell when I was fighting the Incubus. This would have cost me 2. Maybe I really should have done that. Yeah, I think I missed that. This was really not a good idea, because at least it would be a reroll, but now of course it's too late. Okay, again I will end my playthrough for today. Hope you're still enjoying it and hope to see you soon in my next video, and until then, bye bye.